Fuck. God damn it. Fuck. What's up, guys? Here at Ratcliffe Lake today. Gonna see if we can do some fishing this morning. Once we, finish up in the morning, I'm gonna set up camp and I'm gonna camp here this weekend. Should be a pretty fun day, maybe we'll catch some big bass too. So I'm gonna start off the morning. I have a 6-cent swim jig tied on, and then I also have a Googan Squad clickbait. Hopefully we can get something on top water, and if not, we can get something on the swim jig. I have a backup plan for the day too. I'm gonna try and use a Carolina rig. Last time I was here, it was like real grassy, and a Texas rig kept getting grass on it. So I think Carolina rig will do a lot better. All right, here we are. Very glassy this morning, like no wind at all, so that's pretty sick. Texas is a little strange. Guy over there throwing a cast net for bait in the lake. I think that's kind of weird. I finally got braided line on this rod, which is so nice. Last time I was fishing fluoro with a topwater bait, and that just doesn't work. It's also Memorial Day weekend, so there's just gonna be a ton of people floating around this place. And it looks like this guy already threw this cast net over here a couple times, so probably gonna have no luck with the baits here off the dock. It's amazing the difference that braided line makes when you're fishing this kind of bait. Using fluoro is just ridiculous. It's probably why there's no bass over here. That guy fucking cast netted them. Clickbait is like a very suspenseful bait to fish. Just the noise it makes. It's always the best practice when you cast net a bunch of weeds up to just leave it on the dock too. Very Texas thing to do. This place is probably gonna get hammered this weekend. Guys set up already on these docks. Oh, so I finally bought a new reel. I sold all my reels this winter, but just got a speed spool, a loose speed spool. I was not in the mood to spend like $300 on a reel, so that's why I just got this one. My experience, it's like the best value reel. Make a big long cast down there. I also got some brand new line on this reel. Man, it's crazy, like the quality of the line makes such a big difference. The only thing that's sketchy about these speed spools really is that their drag slips sometimes when you're hooking on fish. They cast like, really good reels, but their drag isn't the best. But if you want to buy a new reel and you don't want to spend $200, this is the way to go. It's just $100. Relatively inexpensive for bait casters. Okay, last cast over here and we'll keep moving. Uh-oh. No way. There we go. Definitely related to that dude throwing the cast net all through here. Nothing yet. How's it going, man?
Man, I just catching a little bait, fixing to go catfish.
Oh, nice. There's big ones in here?
That's what they say. buddy of mine was here last weekend. He caught 3. He was fishing at nighttime right there by his camp.
Yeah.
One of them was about 6, one was 4 or 5, and then he had one nice one was probably 8 or 10 pounds.
Don't talk too much. I might have to get the night rig going. So last time I was here, there was a dinky guy swimming around like right up on the bank. So what I'm gonna do is throw the swim jig in here and I'm gonna stay back so I don't spook him. Grassy. It's gonna be one of those days, man. There's already guys out in their kayaks. Whoa, fuck. What the hell was that? He like bit where my line hit the water. What the hell? There he is. Nice. Let's go. First bass of the day. Got a 1 pounder on the 6 cent swim jig. Let's go. See if we can get him a cool release. Okay, that was pretty sick, not gonna lie. Maybe there's another one hiding in there. It's a perfect ambush spot. Okay, there's a bass right here. That's one thing you kind of pick off. I do a lot of trout fishing. You gotta stand back from the banks when the water's this clear, because you will spook a lot of fish standing right on the bank. Yeah.
There's a sign right there that says no fishing in the swimming area.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just came from right over here. I didn't know.
Yeah, it's because we don't want the fish hooks in there when people in there.
Okay. Sorry. I'll move.
Having the turtle that's gonna snap out, but we don't want them to get a fishing. And is that your drink?
No, it's not, but I'll pick it up.
Oh, I'll pick it up. That's the job.
Here.
Well, I'm coming right over here to get this other trash behind you, so thank you so much.
It's gonna be a busy weekend, huh?
It is.
That's why I got out early. Thank you. Well, that sucks. I was literally looking at a bass. It's all good though. All right, so that wraps up the little morning session. For the sake of time, I'm gonna go get a campsite set up and maybe set my tent there. That way I actually have a spot to sleep tonight, you know? I don't wanna get like stuck here with nowhere to sleep. Here's the camp spot today. Looks like we got some wood going on. Definitely gonna have a fire tonight. My table, gonna set up the tent right here. We'll get that set up shortly and then might have a little fishing spot action. I think it's pretty important that I get camp set up right now because there's not that many non-reserved spots, and you know, I don't really have my crap together like I should. Let's get the tent set up. All right, let's get a little camp tour action. So car's parked up here, come down here, got a nice little fire pit. Here's the eating setup. I got water for washing hands and whatever I need water for. There's my grill, my Coleman grill. Always stay strapped with the DEET chair I just bought. This is just miscellaneous camping stuff. Here's my tent. It's an REI half-tone tent. I'm not roughing it tonight. I got an air mattress in there with just one blanket and a pillow. So we'll see. It's pretty hot here, so probably won't even sleep with the blanket tonight. And then again, right by the lake. Shore of the lake. There's some people camping like right there. It's a busy weekend again, you know. Oh, last thing. Got my dry food hung up. No, there's no bears in this area because it's Texas, but man, there's like raccoons and everything else, so they'll get into your food. So I'm just gonna leave it hanging for now. Now that camp's set up, I'm probably gonna go back and see if I can catch some fish. Maybe re-rig a little bit and then see you guys on the water. I am back at the spot. I caught a bunch of fish here last time, so right next to the highway. Hopefully I can get something on this side of the lake. This was the money spot. So we'll see. Plan is to fish this morning and this afternoon. Possibly find a creek to fish in the afternoon that's in the area. I think there's a couple that are about 25 miles away. I'm gonna set my pack down for a minute, bring both my rods and see if I could possibly get hooked up on one. Looks like the bass or something's popping off way out there. That may give me some problems. I have no clue what that is popping off in the middle, but I bet you there's some bass over there. There he is. Oh, let's go. Okay, second bass of the day. Cookie cutter size, but it's always nice to catch one. Kind of tore my Keitech up too, but we'll give him a good release. That swim bait is really torn up. Okay, I'm gonna throw the Carolina rig out there. Let's just slowly drag it. Let it sink to the bottom. Okay, it's on the bottom. This is definitely a much slower way to fish, but man, sometimes it could be good. Looks like I got a bunch of grass. All right. I think I'm gonna call it a morning and go back to camp and make myself a PB&J. It's getting real hot. I am back at camp. Gonna go crazy, make myself a PB&J. Time is now like 10:30. It's getting hot, so the morning bite kind of shut down. I'm probably gonna go find a a little creek to fish in. There's a bunch of stuff like in the general area, like 20 miles away that I can go to. PB&J action. Cheers. All right, so I found this little creek on the map here that I'm gonna go to. It's in the Davy Crockett National Forest. It's about 15 minutes away. See if we can catch some bass there. You know, hopefully it's a little cooler too. I could stay in the shade because man, it is spicy out right now. But anyways, I'll catch you guys at the creek. Update, I am at some random creek in the middle of this dirt road. Acura gets it, but it looks like it has some potential. It's pretty dirty. So you never know until you try. Looks pretty muddy too, but I'm gonna give this a couple casts, see if I can possibly catch some bass in here, and if not, we'll keep driving and go to a different spot. That looks like a good spot down there where the current is. But oh boy, good thing I got the flops on. Nothing yet. Water is like very, very stained, so not sure if the soft plastic is going to be the ticket, but we'll see. Uh-oh. All right, well, that's a rough start of this creek, but maybe it's a sign I gotta tie something else on. Just toss around the red chatterbait, the black and blue trailer. All right, let's see if we can get a better angle. Fuck! God damn it! Fuck! Well, that might be. Fuck. Oh my gosh. It's like ice. All right, well, that is how you get yourself totally muddy in like freaking, you got muddy ass. My feet are fucked. Golly. Okay, I'm gonna get myself cleaned up and then keep going down this road, see where it takes me. All right, fresh change of clothes. Finally, feel like decently clean. Fucking mud was like clay, man. I couldn't get it off me. Try and get to the next spot and see if we can catch some more fish. I found this this new spot here. It looks like there's some running water right there coming out of this big area. I'm gonna throw a couple times in here, see if maybe I can get something. It looks juicy, like a top secret bass spot, but who knows, this could just be like a flooded area. I'm gonna throw in this current area first, see if we can't get something. Back at camp. The time is now 5 o'clock. I'm gonna take a shower and then cook up some grub. The fishing today was like, it was okay. I caught 2 bass. Did a lot of exploring at those creeks. Now I'm gonna hang out, drink some Modelo's and chill for the rest of the evening. I got some brats I can cook up too, so that'll be pretty sick. Keep seeing like something blow up over here. I don't know if there's bass or what in here, but I might throw a line in there if I see it again. Just got back from the shower. I would rate that shower experience about a 10 out of 10. They like even had hot water, so that was kind of lit. I'm gonna cook up some dinner and possibly go back out this evening. I want to go back to the spot I started at this morning, but everyone's got to clear through, so we'll see. Cheers. Get this bad boy going. Coleman grill fired up. Got the classic Johnsonville guys. Probably gonna get 2 in me today. These guys are cooking like crazy, huh? Whoa! Fire! Man, nothing beats camp brats. Got the buns going. Brats are ready, we'll pull them off. Pull the buns off. All right, this is how we build the perfect brat. Little Sweet Baby Ray's action. Go crazy. Went crazy with the Sweet Baby Rays. Lay one of those guys there. Those guys there. There's some good looking brats. Sometimes there's nothing better than a brat while you're camping. Give this 10 out of 10 camp meal. I'm pretty stoked to go fishing this evening. Hopefully like the scene calms down a little bit because there's a lot of activity going on right now. There's been an interesting development to the story. I'll show you guys. So apparently, well, we'll start first. Freaking Widowmaker just fell on the power lines down here. I'll show you. They're laying across the road. I was sitting at camp and all of a sudden the freaking pole started shaking, a big long noise. Big noise happened and like all of a sudden I looked down and it looks like down the road there's a park ranger, but power lines are hanging off that pole and laying across the road. Tree fell on them just randomly. So I'm gonna check above my camp and make sure there's nothing going on. But anyways, the interesting development outside of that development was there's this kid that they're looking for, and I just talked to Search and Rescue. This local kid went missing 10 days ago. He walked into the woods with a backpack and a shotgun, and they've looked about 100 square miles for him and they haven't found him. So that makes my sleep pretty interesting. Hopefully they find him and hopefully he's okay, but hopefully I don't have to deal with that tonight. Search and Rescue, apparently they thought I was the kid that was missing, and they went to my campsite all hot, like, you know, and nope, it was just me. I guess because I left my tent and camp abandoned today, they thought maybe it was that guy. But anyways, hopefully we could stay safe tonight. Time is now 7:20. I got some wood stacked up. I'm gonna go drive over to the other side of the lake and see if maybe I can catch one on top water. So I actually went back and talked to the park ranger. I noticed when I was down at the creek earlier, there were some Vans footprints, and those looked very out of place by how, now judge me because I wear flip-flops, by how like rural of an area it was for the guy to be wearing Vans. Just looked very suspicious. And I remember noticing them. Man, trash. Oh, I could smoke myself a red tonight, huh? Am I gonna do that? It's in the cards if I get enough beers in me. Looks like these guys were here in this spot for a while. They keep moving. Just gonna grind my way through here. I was planning on fishing the docks. Oh boy. Oh, look, crane. Blue heron. Just flew by. Who knows, you know, it's always worth a shot. I'm either gonna sit at my campsite and drink or throw a line out. You know, it's the perfect time of the day. Okay, last spot, and then I'm headed back to the campsite. Oh! There he is. Okay. No! Fuck! No! Oh my gosh! Are you kidding me? Unbelievable. The hell? All right, well, that's gonna call it. Huh. Fuck, man. All right, well, that wraps up a full day of fishing and camping. I got the fire going. I'm gonna hang out, have some beers, and then probably go to sleep. Can't believe I just lost that fish, man. It just blows my mind. But anyways, see you guys.